So let's discuss. First one is Odisha, Kalinga. So the tower here is called Deul. It is a vertical until the top where it curves sharply. Example, Lingraj temple. Where is it? Tell me, where is Lingraj temple?
Karnataka.
Oh, it's in Bhubaneswar.
Bhubaneswar.
Sun temple. Another example. Where is it?
Konark.
Yeah,
Konark. Konark.
good. Next subtype is Khajuraho school, Chandelas, known for erotic sculptures and the use of sandstone. Both the interior and exterior are lavishly decorated. Example, Kandariya Mahadev temple. Next one is Solanki school, Gujarat. Unique feature is the Suryakund. Unique feature, Suryakund, step bell, water tank in front of the temple. Example, Modhera Sun Temple. So याद रखना अगर पूछ ले सब टाइप में, if they are asking you about the subtype, please do remember. Next we talk about Dravida school. Yeah, so it's also known as Southern style. Region, if we talk about region, then Krishna River to Kanyakumari mostly. So this part covers Dravida style. If we talk about patrons, who were the patrons?
So Cholas.
Pallavas, Cholas, Pandyas,
Pandyas.
Vijayanagar Empire, Nayak. Now let's talk about key features, and then we'll discuss difference between the Nagra style and the Dravid style. So first one is the tower, Bimana. It is pyramidal in shape, rising in stepped stories, tiers. Then Sikhar. In the south, Sikhar refers only to the crowning capstone, usually octagonal on top of the Bimana, not the whole tower. Then boundary, and gateways. The temple is enclosed with high walls. The entrance gateway is called. Tell me, Pratiksha, can you please tell? The entrance gateway. What do we call it?
I don't remember.
Gopuram.
Yeah, Gopuram.
Gopuram.
It is one of the unique feature. In later period, like the Nayaka style, the Gopuram became massive, dwarfing the main Vimana. Then another is water tank, a temple tank, Kalyani or Pushkarni, is mandatory feature within the complex. अगर आप anyone have you been to Madurai? Okay, so leave it. So there's a temple in Madurai, Meenakshi Devi Temple, Meenakshi Amma Temple. It is known locally, and if you see that, then you'll find this water tank, Gopuram, Sikhar, tower, everything. And then the next feature is Dwar Pala. Abhi, what you need to do that you need to remember all these things. UPSC is going to ask you discuss the key features of temple architecture of Dravidian style or Nagra style. So if you know, then whatever I'm telling you, you need to write this much only. And example, that's all. बहुत ज़्यादा आप लोग लिख भी नहीं पाओगे, आपको याद भी नहीं रहेगा. सो जितना मैं बता रहा हूँ उतना ही आपको लिखना है, एंड यूल गेट मार्क्स, गुड मार्क्स एक्चुअली. द्वार पालाज, fierce doorkeepers guard the entrance to the sanctum. Example, Brihadishwar temple. Where is it?
Tanjavur.
Yeah. The finest example of Chola architecture. Now the next one we are going to discuss Besara style. Anyone any idea about it?
Sir, it is a mix. It is kind of mixture of Nagar and Dravida. Like it blends the feature of Nagar and Dravid architecture.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and it was prominent in Deccan, Karnataka.
Yeah, so mostly a region Deccan between Vindhyaj and Krishna River. So you can see this boundary. Krishna River is the boundary. So south of Krishna River, you'll find mostly this Dravidian style, and north of Krishna River, mostly you'll find Besara style. It's hybrid style. If we talk about region, then Deccan between Vindhya and Krishna River. So Krishna River, Vindhya, sorry, it should be like this. So this region is mostly for this Besar style. So if we talk about nature, then it blends feature of both Nagra and Dravida. It is also called the Karnataka style patterns. Who were the patterns? Any idea?
Rashtrakutas.
Yes,
So Chalukyas and Rashtrakutas
Chalukyas of Badami,
and Kalyani.
Rashtrakutas, Hoysalas. Let's talk about key features. The tower often looks like a Nagra Shikhar but is structured with the tiers of a Dravid Bimana. Then next is star shaped plan, stellate plan. A unique innovation of the Hoysalas. If UPSC is asking about this star shaped, remember it is associated with Hoysalas. Uh, and Hosalas, and the temple is built on a star shaped platform, providing more surface area for intricate carvings. Any example if you can give? Pratiksha?
Hoysaleshwara temple.
Okay.
Hoysaleshwara temple.
Another is very famous temple, Brupaksha temple. Fusion style. And then next temple is Chenna Keshava Belur, and Hoy Saleshwara temple. Where is it?
Halebedu.
Halebedu, Hoysala style. Now we are going to compare Nagra and Dravida. Feature Nagra Dravida. So first feature is main tower is Sikhar curvilinear. Main tower is Bimana, pyramidal, stepped. Crowning element.
Amalak.
And here is known as Shikhara, octagonal capstone, stupi. Entrance. Simple, no elaborate gateways. Gopuram, hues, intricate, boundary. Tell me, is there any boundary walls in Nagara style?
No, sir.
No boundary walls. Pratiksha, tell me, is there any boundary?
In Nagara style, there are no boundaries, but in Vesara style, temple boundaries are giving the high
No,
importance.
I'm not talking about Besara style, talking about Dravid. We are comparing Nagara and Dravida.
Yeah, in Dravida there are.
Enclosed within high walls. Water tank, rare. Except, what is the exception? We just discussed. Pratiksha, tell me.
Kalyani.
No, no. Are we talking about Nagara and Dravida?
Sorry, I was confused about Dravida and Vesara.
Tell me. We just discussed.
Sir, in Solanki school.
Yes, exactly. क्या बोलते हैं उनको? सूर्यकुंड. What do we call them? Suryakund. Mandatory inside the complex. Deity location. Under the
Garbhadra.
tallest tower. Under the Bimana. Often Nandi. So basically sanctum sanctorum, and position of Nandi often, if we talk about Shiva temple, then often missing or outside. In this, usually a large Nandi pavilion inside. Classic example is Rameshwaram temple. So this is the comparison between Nagara and Dravida. अभी कुछ आए आपको तो आप this definitely can be used in mains also, not only in prelims but for mains also you can use it. Now next topic we are going to discuss is Sher Shah Suri. He was the founder of the Sur dynasty and one of the greatest administrator in Indian history. Though he ruled only for 5 years, his administrative reforms were so brilliant that they served as the blueprint for the Mughal administration. Especially if I talk about Mughal administration, then it's Akbar administration, and then later on the British. So First of all, we'll talk about introduction and rise to power. So, what was his original name?
Farid Khan.
Yes, Farid Khan. Title Sher Shah. Who gave him Sher Shah title? Sorry, not Sher Shah, it was Sher Khan actually. Tell me, who gave him this title?
So after killing a tiger, he got this title from rulers of Bihar.
Yeah, so he got the title of Sher Khan by the ruler of Bihar for killing a tiger single handedly. Okay, so tell me the name of that name of the battle where he defeated Mughal Emperor Humayun Pratiksha.
Battle of Chausa.
Yes.
And the one more is Battle of Kannauj in with Humayun itself.
Battle of Chausa 1539 defeated Humayun. Then Battle of Kannauj decisively defeated Humayun again, forcing him into exile in Persia. This established the second Afghan empire in India. The first was, tell me the first name. Which one was the first Afghan dynasty?
Durrani.
Lodi. Stretched from Bengal to the Indus. Kashmir was included or not? Excluding Kashmir. UPSC can ask this thing, okay, if they have to ask that he decisively ruled or he captured Kashmir and all. So Kashmir was not part of his empire, so you need to remember it. But just cross check once. Now let's talk about administrative reforms. He was a, if I call him, then I can call him a micromanager who believed the king must work hard for the welfare of the people. So let's talk about central administration. He continued the Sultanate system but made it more efficient. He had four main ministry: Diban A Wizarat. Uh, Pratiksha, tell me about this ministry and who was the head.
Diwan-e Wizarat is about finance ministry,
Okay.
finance and revenue.
Revenue and finance. And who was the head?
I'm not sure.
It is Bazir. Next ministry, Diwan A. Ariz. Ayushi, tell me about it.
So for military administration.
Military. Ariz A. Mamalik. Diwan A. Rasalat. Shurjeet.
No idea, sir.
Foreign Affairs. Diplomatic correspondence. Diwan A. Insha. Who is going to tell about this one?
The royal records.
Royal. Royal Secretariat. Drafting. Royal orders. Royal records. So this is all about central administration. Wizarat. These are the four key terms that you need to remember. Wizarat, Ariz, Rasalat, Insha. Next, we talk about provincial and local administration. The Sarkars. So his empire was not divided into province shubas like the Mughal, but directly into Sarkar. Sarkar means tell me what does Sarkar mean?
District.
Yes. So empire, then Sarkars, that is district. Paragnas. Abhi recently UPSC has asked this question, right? This Paragnas or something like this. In last 2-3 years, I think. Sub-district and then villages. So these were the constituent of his empire. There was no province, sarkars, paragnas and villages. Let's talk about officials. Sarkar level, Sikdar A. Shikdaran. He was related to what? Pratiksha.
Law and order.
Yeah. Munsif A. Munsifan. Arushi.
So for land.
Judge and revenue. Pargana label, Sikdar. Who was the Sikdar?
So for law and order,
Yeah, just check it. Military officer, but just check it at Pargana level. And Munsif or Amin, land revenue. Now let's talk about land revenue system. He was the first to insist on measurement of land, Japti system. Using a standard rod called Sikandari Gaz. Then classification. Land was classified into good, middle, and bad. The average produce was calculated according to land. Then the state share was one third of the average produce payable in cash or crop, mostly cash preferred. Then documents. He introduced two critical documents to protect peasants' rights. First one is Patta. हमारे locally, if you come to northern India, you will find this term very frequently. So this is title deed given to the farmer explaining his rights and tax liability. Then next one is Kabuliyat. What is Kabuliyat?
It's a written agreement given to the peasants for accepting the revenue terms.
Deed of agreement signed by the farmers accepting the tax. Currency reforms. He standardized the currency system which had decayed. Then rupiah. He introduced a silver coin called rupiah, 178 grams. This remained standard currency for the Mughals and the British and is the precursor to the modern rupee. Damn. What was this?
silver coin,
Copper coin.
Used for what? Small transactions. Then gold mohor is gold coins. Now let's talk about law and order police. Local First of all, we'll talk about local responsibility. He enforced the principle of local responsibility. If a theft or robbery occurred in a blaze, the blaze headman. Who was the blaze headman? Pratiksha?
Shikradar.
No, Mukaddam.
Okay.
I'm asking about blaze headman, not that military officer, or was held responsible to either catch the culprit or compensate the victim. This drastically reduced crime. Are you understanding what I'm trying to tell you? The kind of system he was having. That it was actually the duty of Blaze Headman, that is Mukaddam, to stop the crime. And if any crime happens, so let's say that if I have stolen your pencil, then it is the duty of Blaze Headman, that is Mukaddam, either to catch me or pay the compensation, the person who is having wrongful loss. Then spies. An efficient espionage system kept him informed. Now let's talk about infrastructure. The roads. सड़क ए आज़म. Sher Shah is called the father of roads. In India, in medieval India, he built 4 major highways to connect his vast empire. So first one is this Sadak-e-Azam. It is famously known as,
Grand Trunk Road.
yes, the longest road running from Sonargaon, Bengal to Peshawar, NW frontier. Second is Agra to Burhanpur, Deccan. Agra to Jodhpur and Chittor. Next is Lahore to Multan. So now let's talk about amenities. Any idea about amenities he built?
One is the rest house. I don't remember what exactly he was saying for that.
Okay. So first of all, have you heard this term called sarai?
Yeah, yes, that is the rest house.
he built around 1700 sarais, rest house, along the roads. Separate arrangements were made for Hindus and Muslims. Then trees and wells, planted shade trees and dug wells at regular interval. Then duck chowkis. These sarai also served as post office, dark chowkis, post offices, allowing news to travel quickly across the empire. Architecture. Sher Shah's tomb. Where is it? Where is this Sher Shah tomb?
It's in Bihar.
Sasaram, Bihar. It is considered a masterpiece of Indo-Islamic architecture. It is an octagonal tomb standing in the middle of a lake. What about construction in Delhi? So, he actually built the Kilae Kohna mosque inside it. Kilae Kohna mosque. Then Rohtas fort. Where is it? It's in Pakistan. A massive fort built to control the Gakhar tribes and check Mughal re-entry. Now, if we talk about the reason to fall, reason that why did this dynasty fall, then Sher Shah died accidentally in a gunpowder explosion while besieging the fort of Kalinjar, 1545. His son Islam Shah was capable but ruled only a short time, died 1553. The later successors were weak and fought among themselves. Humayun utilized this chaos to return from Persia, defeated the Swords at the Battle of. Tell me.
Chaucer,
No. चौसा में तो वो हारा था
Kannauj,
ना कन्नौज में भी हारा था Anybody, any idea in the battle of
Kalim,
Sarhind? Restoring the Mughal Empire. ठीक है सो शेर शाह सूरी डिस्कस कर लिया टेम्पल आर्किटेक्चर के दोनों टाइप डिस्कस कर लिए अब वी डन फॉर द डे और